Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel that is all about empowering the universe, giving men and women their own power back. With this amazing, profound, compelling information, it will inform, reform, transform, and help all transcend to their highest versions of themselves. Revealing the depths of truth from a logical, analytical, scientific, and psychological level, helping everyone reform their subconscious mind, bonding the nations, reforming the divide with revealing the truth, the depths of truth from a deeper level, helping us grow in wisdom, understanding, comprehension, and just getting a general all understanding of what is going on and where we need to improve. So this channel is inspiration, motivation. So if you're looking to be inspired, definitely look forward to what I have in store. Peace and prosperity be unto all who's watching. It's your girl, Lachey Miller, right? And I'm back with another video. And I just want to talk to you guys about how we should go for it this year and not be so hard on ourselves, and know that every day is a new day to learn something different, and that we don't know it all, so we can always obtain something or refreshing some information we already know. So we may not be exactly where we want to be. We might not have everything we want to have. We might not get to experience or travel to all the places we get to travel. We may not get to do half the things we desire to do on a daily basis, but at least we get to live and return back to our homes and got roofs over our heads and got all five senses. And we should just have some more gratitude and knowing that we have what we have, and appreciate what we have until we obtain what we want. So do what you can until you can do what you want, and just have a more gratitude attitude this year. Be more appreciative for the things you have and the people you have in your life, and don't take them for granted, because it's really hard to find genuine people who are sincere about who you are, who are sincere about what you're doing, or just love you for you. Like people who don't care about your money or what you can give, but most important, care about who you are spiritually, emotionally, physically, just care about your well-being. So do our best this year to be better people to the people we love, to the people in our lives, to our friends, to people we influence, to people in our lives but outside our lives as well, because we have to be a reflection of what we are on the inside. And if we're reflecting good things from within, then we attract good things from the outer universe. I'm not saying bad things don't happen. Sometimes bad things happen so greater things can take place. It's just a part of life, you know. Something bad has to happen so that this great thing can happen in your life, and you turn a new leaf in your life. You go on a new path and you redirect, and you just gotta know that it's not always gonna go accordingly to how you desire it, and never be so hard on yourself, because when we're hard on ourselves, it damages our spirit, our soul, our minds, and our hearts. And when we're not satisfied with something and we dwell and linger over it for a long period of time, it just does something to us, and we become depressed, stressed, even anxious, or have anxiety, and that could be no good to your well-being or your health. And health is wealth, so make sure that you be more healthier. Do things that make you feel good as a person, and don't rely on people for validation or emotional emotional I can't say it right now, but emotional validation. Like, don't rely on people for the things that you can give yourself, like love and all the things that you feel you need within. If you don't have those things within, when you get into a relationship, whether it's a friendship or just a relationship, intimacy or whatever, you'll look for that in another person, and then when they don't give it to you, you become broken. You become even more damaged than you already are, and you must first find it within you before you can go out and desire it with another. you first have to have it, because we are all whole individuals, and then through our life experience and circumstances do we become broken, and things make us hurt, and we just, life just crumbles us. So sometimes we fall down and we just have to get back up, but remember that you have to build you back up, so that when someone is prepared to love you, prepared to be with you, be around you, that you don't damage yourself in the process of trying to love them, because you'll be relying on their emotion for validation. You be relying on their love. You be relying on the things that you don't give yourself on a daily basis. Because when you're whole, when they give it to you, it's extra. It's a compliment. It's like Facebook. Yeah, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I like me. I'm happy with me. I'm happy with the decisions I made yesterday. I'm happy to be in the place that I am right now. Anybody else's compliment and what they think about me is extra. And as long as I wake up liking me, as long as I wake up satisfied with who I am, everything else is extra. You gotta like you before you expect other people to like you. If you don't love you, no one has to love you. So work on not being so hard on yourselves, and give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself credit for the things you do. You're not always gonna be in a place where you're making right decisions. It's proper that you make wrong decisions sometimes. Sometimes you won't make the best decisions. Sometimes the decisions you make were only because that was all you knew at the time. You have to be more flexible in knowing that you're a growing individual. And if you're always growing, you got to know that there's room for growth for everybody, including yourself. If you're someone who doesn't like to grow, just know it's room for growth for everybody. So just be mature enough to know that whether you're right where you want to be right now or not, that you're right in the place where God desires you to be, and you should be more lighthearted and at peace and at one with yourself, and give yourself credit when credit is due. Be happy for the things that you accomplished. Be happy for the mistakes you made. A fool become wise over time. It's cool. It's good to be foolish in a certain part of your life. That's the only way you can obtain, knowledge. You gotta make mistakes, and then everybody being foolish at one point. Some more foolish than others, and some people take forever to change. Some people don't ever change, and that's just a part of life. That stuff happens, and we can't be mad at people for not wanting to change. We can't be mad at people for being who they are. The only thing about wanting to change the world is like, you realize that the world is grander than you are, but you're grander than the world. Because when the world within you is changing, when you changing, everything within vibrates and radiates towards the universe out there, and that naturally inspires and creates change in other people. So if you give what you have to offer within yourself to the universe, then that ultimately raises the frequencies, the vibrations, the positivity, the love, and just information in general. It just raises the vibration. When you give back to the universe by giving what you have to offer to the world, that therefore you raise the vibration, you raise the frequencies, you raise the positivity, you just raise a good thing. If everybody in the universe picked up some trash, this world would be 100% cleaner than it was yesterday. So if everybody, woke up this morning and when they stepped outside, they decided to pick up trash, we would be litter free. 100% litter free, because there's so many people in this universe that can help keep this planet clean and also provide better care to people, animals. I mean, it's just about caring. Like, you got to be someone who loves the world, not the world, but love the things and people in it. Not things, but people. Like animals and nature and, people. You got to be someone who cares about the well-being of others, and not necessarily be of the world, but be different from the world. Be someone who is evolved from it. Someone who doesn't necessarily resonate with the ways of the world, but live in the world. Someone who's very evolved beyond the natural things that society says to be right or true. So just give yourself the credit you deserve. Yes, hold yourself accountable. When you make mistakes, you want to take some time to reflect on those things and get them right, and look over and say, how can I be better this time than I was last time? You just gotta take time to look over it, reflect, and be mindful of the people you have around you, because if you're on a path of success, you don't want to drive people who don't really care about you around. Yeah, it's all business out here, but at the end of the day, when people don't care about your well-being, but you care about their well-being, if you're not a giver who don't expect anything in return, it can be very hard for you when things happen, like someone who should have been there or you was expecting to care, betray that trust. At the end of the day, you can only trust people to do what they're gonna do, and you shouldn't really trust people at the end of the day. But put your trust in God and know that God will never betray you, never lead you to do the wrong things. Lean not to your own understanding, but the understanding of God, and be confident in what you are striving to do in this life, because it's really hard to be anything. But just relax, enjoy the year, set goals, and get on top of it. Peace.